Hey everybody, welcome back to Scrog School. This is the final episode and we are doing a chop today. We're going to be chopping two of the Scrogs today. We're going to be doing the Candy Games number 25 and the Graveroot GMO, which is beautiful. So everyone grab your bongs, grab your joints, enjoy this episode. Okay, so as of last episode, I told you guys all that I was chopping already and I'm getting ready, but I kept checking the trichomes out and really I wasn't really quite there yet. These were 9-week plants and we are at 9 weeks. We chopped down Ryan's plants yesterday. I went over to his house. We made a video of the chop, which was awesome. It was Ryan's first Scrog, so that's pretty going to be awesome to show you guys because he's pretty happy with it. I'm happy with it. He did a great job. Perfect canopy on this thing. It was just a great plant. So we are going to be chopping down my Graveroot GMO and I'm going to try to get a nice a shield shot of this thing because it's a big Scrog. But before that, I just want to quickly talk about certain things about harvesting, right? Like say wet trim, dry trim, and what you do with yours. With mine, what I'm going to be doing is making fresh frozen hash. Is that camera over there working, Ali? Fire cam? So we're going to show this plant here. But yeah, so I'm making fresh frozen with mine. So it's going right into freezer bags, right into the freezer. I have nothing to worry about. It's super easy for me actually. I just chop off fan leaves, chop off a few sugar leaves. I want to try to keep some sugar leaves because sugar leaves is pretty much trichome packed leaves, right? So I don't take them all off, but I definitely take off all the big fan leaves. Then I fill my freezer bag, say 3/4 full, suck all the air out into my freezer. If I was going to hang my plants, I'm so confused right now. Ali, we're good? Everybody can hear me? Audio check, mic check. Yeah? Okay, sweet. Okay, if I was gonna hang my plants, I'd be chopping them down and I would make sure that I have a perfectly nice dark spot. You want it to be pitch black. You don't want any light coming into where you're hanging your plants. You want it to be pitch black. Okay, so I would be chopping my plants and I'd be taking them out in sections. I'd section off each plant and I would hang it in sections. I wouldn't hang my whole Scrog because once you chop this and try to hang it at once, I feel like they all just get too close to each other. There's no air movement flowing. So I definitely break my Scrogs up and I usually have a piece of string that goes from one wall to another wall kind of area, or a tent. You have it from one pole to another pole and you would hang sections of your harvest inside that tent. And you could make like levels, right? You could have like a top level, medium level. And then humidity and temperature, that's always a preference thing. Like some people say 60-60, some people say 70-55, like some people say 75-40. It's always different, and you know what, it's really cool to test out new things and try it out and just figure out what works for you. I always find what works for me is I am always near that 60-60. Like I just always learned that way. I've been told that way, so it's kind of just stuck in my head, but it does fluctuate. Sometimes I'll go in there and it'll be like 65 and it'll be like 45% humidity, or it'll be like 55% humidity. It's never bang on 60-60. That's the thing, like things are going to fluctuate, well, in my spaces anyway. So I never have like a bang on ratio, but I make sure that I have lots of airflow underneath everything. You don't want any like fans blowing directly on your butts, because what that's going to do is just dry everything out way too fast for you. It's just going to become crispy and it's not going to be good. It's not going to dry out even. You don't want your buds swinging like this inside the tent. But you do want a fan below everything that just slowly has air movement inside the space that you're drying in. You definitely want to create air movement. You do not want to just be stagnant air in there. And you want it to be pitch black. That's number one, pitch black. So What I would do if I was hang drying, once again, I would chop off all of the major big fan leaves. I would not leave my fan leaves on, but I wouldn't be doing like a wet trim. I'm just taking off big fan leaves. And then I leave all the sugar leaves on if I was drying and hanging. I would leave all the sugar leaves on the plant. What those are gonna do is gonna wrap around the bud. These sugar leaves will dry and they'll wrap around that flower, and they will hold in a whole bunch of the terpenes. They'll keep it really nice in there. And then when you come in, once you realize that your plants are ready to harvest, usually you would snap a branch. That works sometimes, but really you just gotta give it a few weeks. And once you come in and you like can test everything out and you start snipping off these sugar leaves at that point in, say, an AC Infinity trim bin, like that would be the best scenario, because it collects all of this, collects all the trichomes in the trim bins, right? So that's what I'd be doing, and you just trim all of the sugar leaves off at that point. And they're so easy to get to because they'd be all curled up, wrapped around the bud, and their stem would be exposing itself. And you just go in with a nice pair of shears or like little snips, and you just come in and you just snip off little fan leaves. And I'll even demonstrate that today because I'm going to chop this down. So I'll take a bud and I'll show you how I prepare that bud before I hang dry it. All right, so I don't know what I should do first. If we should first watch Ryan's video that we made yesterday and then chop a couple of my plants down, or should we chop a couple of my plant or one of my plants, watch his video, then chop another one of my plants? So maybe we'll chop. I don't know. I'm like, I don't like chopping because I love the plants so much. They're so nice. So I'm like, fuck, do I really gotta do this right now? Like, it's kind of crazy, man. I want to do some zoom in shots first real quick. I want to do a little walk around and show you guys these flowers. So I'm going to take this camera off the tripod real quick. And I just want to show you guys. Okay, hopefully he doesn't kick me out. Okay, so this is the Candy Games number 25. The thing turned out to be just beautiful. Like the bud structure on this girl is like really nice. Let me see if I can get in here. We'll go to another plant or another bud. But they are definitely just packed, solid buds. Just really actually a solid plant. Even down in here, like it's just really nicely ready to go. So I was so close to this that I wanted to save it for Scrog School, because I could have did this yesterday or the day before like we did Ryan's plants, but I was like, you know what, man, I'm just gonna wait. We'll do an update on this living soil bed too. It kind of no, it's just hey, we might have to do a quick audio check. That's important. Okay, sweet. Okay, so Guava Root GMO, one of the new seedsman strains right now. Oh yeah, and this strain right here, which is the Candy Games 25, that's from Happy Valley Genetics. It's available at Seedsman, guys. You can use the code SCROG, save yourself some money, and get yourself some Candy Games number 25. Beautiful plant. I'm going to show you guys the Candy Games 38 here in a second too. But this is the Guava Root GMO, and she really is a GMO. Thing is super gassy smelling. Mine is. This one is even more of a gas smell, like pure gas. So let's see if I can get over here without kicking myself out. Like I said, she started falling over, so I'm not gonna harvest this one tonight because it's way too big. I gotta do it probably tomorrow. This plant right here is gonna be like, I don't know, man. It's probably gonna be close to maybe at least 1.5 pounds. At least 1.5 pounds. I've been getting like 1.5 pounds out of each plant in this living soil bed for the past 3 years, like, or 3 runs. I mean, every plant I do in this bed becomes just a massive plant. So she's so big now that she fell. But this is another one of my guava root GMOs. I wish I could just pull this camera over, but I'm scared that's gonna kick me out. Another one of the guava root GMO. Try to focus in on it nice. She is stacked with trichomes like you wouldn't believe. I think this one's gonna be the best one that makes the most hash. I really do. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be the best hash out of the ones, but it could be because it's such a diesel smell to it. Yeah, this is pure organic. This is yeah, pure organic, man. And how long was my veg time? My veg time I think was like 7 weeks ish. I think we vegged for 7 weeks. Ryan and I both did. So this whole run, man, that plant's, like I said, it's well over 1.5 pounds. That's dry weight. Wet weight, that thing's probably gonna weigh 20 pounds. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That thing is one heavy girl. This plant is gonna be another massive yielder for a 7-week veg from a seed. 7 weeks from seed, everything in the room. 7 weeks from seed. But last but not least, let's get over here. Oh, there's Ryan. Ryan just comes and sits in the corner all the time. I'm just kidding, Ryan's here. We're gonna bring him in after his video. But yeah, so this is the Candy Games number 38. And she is another, just a beautiful plant. Let me see if we can get close up on her. I want a couple of the buds here. She's ready to come down. I need to, like, pretty much, this is my weekend job, is chopping down this room. The close-ups working good there? Decently? I just want to see if you can get, just because everyone likes to see that stuff, right? So that's an update. So let's probably chop this girl down right here, man. I'm thinking maybe, but you know what? Let's watch Ryan's video first. Okay guys, back at Muskoka Grower's house, aka Ryan. It should have been the other way around, but you know, it doesn't matter. That works. But yeah, man, so today it's harvest time. We're going to be doing Ryan's scrog right now, and Ryan's going to do most of the work. I'm just going to do some cutting of the string a little bit, and Ryan's going to actually hold the plant and do the shield. So yeah, man, have anything to say, Ryan? How you like it so far?
Amazing. Everything turned out perfect, exactly how I wanted it in my mind. I mean, they're all little tiny golf ball size, rock hard nubs. A lot of nice choice stuff for smoking.
Yeah.
And then a lot of nice stuff to wash after too.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was a wicked process, man.
Yeah.
I'm stoked. One of the biggest plants I've ever grown. This low and this wide and this big in a 3-gallon.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. All right, well, you know what? Let's just start doing it. We'll get it cut down, then we'll make the shield because we have more to do in my room where you're with me right now. So let's let's just do it. So what we do, guys, all you gotta do is cut 2 sides of your screen. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Shit.
Oh, it's okay. We got that one.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So 2 sides of the screen, like so. Okay, Ryan can finish her off. Okay, sweet. Now I'll walk around, man. And all you gotta do is just start pulling the string towards yourself.
Oh, this is exciting, man.
It all just comes out. This is the easy part. A lot of people ask me, like, how do you harvest with all this string? And it's like, they just slide out, man. They slide right out of the buds.
That was like less than a minute.
And see how the plant doesn't fall down? It doesn't like collapse. A lot of people think that when you do this, the plant's just gonna like collapse and fall over. Yeah. But really, it doesn't do that whatsoever. So it still stands here nice and perfect. You could actually let this thing grow for like another couple of weeks like this if it wasn't ready, right? Which yours is ready.
I've been watching it yet, just for smoking, so I don't want to push it any further.
Man, it's tight.
Yeah.
It's really tight.
I can't get over it. Wow. I didn't even look at this stuff yet in the Scrog.
It's gonna be hard to see that. That's some of the stuff that like it would have been good to get some of those really lowers during that final defoliation, like the real lower stuff. But when you come over tomorrow, you'll see what I mean on my Scrog, and kind of like there's a little bit of a difference. But man, overall, like you did good. But yeah, you're gonna have a lot of that real green stuff, right? Like in deep once you start opening it up.
Oh, that's alright.
Like what you could do is you could just harvest all the tops.
I'm gonna pull. I'll use the smaller stuff for hash, right?
Yeah.
These tops will be nice to smoke.
Okay, sweet, man. We'll chop that thing down, and let's make your shield pitcher. Oh, you're not gonna be cutting it with those.
How big is it?
It's big, man. You're not cutting it with those.
Oh, that'll go.
You think so?
Yeah, it should. I cut down plants so bigger than less.
Oh. They're pretty strong, and it's a thick girl when you scrog.
Oh my God, there we go. I don't know where my shears are out in the yard somewhere from the kids playing with the shit, so.
Probably under like 8 feet of snow.
Yeah. Oh, there's a bud clip. Oh my God.
There it is.
I can barely pick this up. I gotta get
Oh, there, I got it, man.
You got it?
Yep. It's a bud hugger. Okay.
Holy crap. This thing is heavy.
Yeah, for one plant. Look at it. That's really nice, man. Yeah, come over here.
Wow.
Okay, you gotta bend down. And you gotta hold it like a Viking. This is your cannabis Viking shield. There you go. Fuck yeah, look at that. That's awesome, man. Good job, Ryan.
That's amazing.
Fuck. Wow. Yeah, man. So you got a lot of top buds here.
Oh yeah, man.
You're gonna have fun time trimming up, that's for sure.
Oh God.
What do you get for trimming? Let's set this thing down. Let's try and balance it for a minute, if we can. Pretend maybe it'll reattach itself.
Just like that.
Beauty.
Oh, I'm gonna let it grow for another week. Give it some CalMag.
Yeah, give it some CalMag. Come right back to life.
So.
Yeah, we got Ryan.
What we got for trimming?
Brand new trim bin. ACI. I don't know if you guys have seen these. I know a few people have, but definitely quality. 100%. I have one. They are like.
Look at the packaging.
They always have
just
good packaging. For
right?
sure.
Oh, nice brush.
Brush to get the trichomes when you're done.
Wow, some nice scissors.
Brand new shears, yeah. See them? These are nice.
Those are gorgeous.
Yeah, man.
Blows me away with their packaging every single time. A lot of manufacturers just skimp on packaging. This is wild.
Yeah, that's the sifting screen right there. Yeah, that's nice. That's the key. That's the key thing right there. Is drops in all stainless steel.
That's what you want. Oh,
yeah.
There's a second one. Oh, so the stainless goes in between the two.
It goes in between the two.
So you're not resting with stainless steel.
I haven't set mine up yet. I gotta do that. That's for sure.
That is so cool. So you can take that out, wash it, or throw it in your freezer.
You can put it in your freezer, man. That actually, I'm gonna probably use mine to collect like hash. That's a great idea, actually.
Right in the.
Because I could put it right in the freezer, and then like do something. That's pretty cool.
That is so cool, man. AC is just killing it.
Yes, sick, man. This is the AC Infinity kit. You have the Evo 6 in here, 4x4.
Evo 6, yep.
With the AC Infinity controller, you got the fans, man. He has the humidifier, and the heater, humidifier,
heater.
And the heater.
And pretty much just stuck to Athena.
So how long is it going to take you before you start your next run?
I'm popping beans tonight.
You're popping beans tonight?
Yeah, my kids picked them out for me the other day.
Man.
They're all right here.
Oh, shit. That's awesome. Yeah, nice little setup over here.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I am going to be doing some Candy Games 38.
Candy Games 38. I haven't even chopped mine yet.
And
you're going to see it. You're helping me harvest tomorrow.
And the guava root.
And you're doing the guava root.
Yours, yeah.
Fucking right, man.
But the kids picked out some autos for a quick little thing I got to do for another company.
Sick.
A little grow-off thing and some solo cups. So, yeah.
All right, Ryan. Well, that was a quick chop. That was fun, man.
It was amazing.
It happens fast after you grow it for so long. You're like, holy shit. What just happened is done now.
I can't wait to smoke this. I can't wait to see yours tomorrow.
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
It's all looking really good in there. I'm gonna do like a little bit of a pre-harvest defoliation tonight. Just a little one, and then because I've already done it. But like my living soil bed has completely fallen over, so I got to chop that down. But it's like I have everything in there except for one plant.
Sweet.
Okay, everyone. Hope you enjoyed Ryan's room.
Yeah.
He did well. Thanks, Ryan, for coming to Scrog School and helping us, inviting us into your space and letting us come in here and share this with you, man. So thank you very much.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Thanks for being at my house right now and helping me with my plants.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. What camera's that at? Oh my god. All right, sweet. Let me do this. Okay. I'm just saying hi to you guys, waving hi. Is that thing zoomed in like crazy or what? All right, here, I gotta fix this camera. There we go. What happened there? All right. Okay, so 3 giveaways this episode. We're doing 3 of those trim bins that you just seen at the end of that, of Ryan's awesome Scrog video. Ryan, come on over, man. Let's give it up. Ryan. Good job, man. Hey, man. That was awesome. Good. That was an awesome fucking run that you did.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Here, I'll stand right here.
Yeah. Now I look somewhat tall.
Man, so tell me what you thought. Like, tell me, you came here and you told me, you're like, man, that, like, you were telling me things that you didn't tell me yesterday, like that, like the weight and stuff that you felt and like everything.
Yeah. So after you left yesterday, and obviously I had to process it and do something with it. Yeah. I ended up putting 6 bags, freezer bags away, and each one weighed in at a pound, and then the rest left over, all the choice flours, was another 2 pounds wet. So I pulled 8 pounds wet off the plant, and that's not including the stalks, right?
Yeah, that's not, yeah.
So 2 pounds flour to dry, so I'm hoping to maybe get a 1/4 pound off of it, and then 6 pounds to wash.
Yeah, so that's good, man. I'd say if you hung that plant up, you'd probably be looking at, what do you think? I was saying
probably 1.5 pounds.
You think so?
Maybe about 1 pound dry.
Yeah, you'd be close. If you weighed all that weight up to 6 pounds of all the wetness, all the wet buds, holy shit.
Yeah, I just threw it on my scale as I was taking each bag.
But that's good to test, right? Just to see how things work out and see, like, because sometimes if you water your plants before harvest, those buds could be full of moisture. Yeah. Before I harvest my plants, I try to like not water them for like a day or 2 almost. Like I let that plant just suck everything dry. Because that's just less of stuff that your bud has to dry when you are hang drying your flowers, right? But so that's a good practice. Just don't wash or don't water your plants or feed your plants definitely for a few days before you do your chop. Yeah, man. So that's sick. So you're gonna help me chop down this guava root right now. So that's what we're gonna work on. I'm gonna grab my scissors right now. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna do what you did. We're just gonna chop it.
Yep.
And then I'm not gonna like harvest it now and like trim all the buds and put it in freezer bags. So that's gonna take a good couple of hours. I'm gonna do that after the episode later, and I'm just gonna get to work on that before I go to sleep. But we're just gonna chop it, and then I'm going to do the shield because that's a given. You always gotta do a shield picture. This is gonna be probably one of my best shields ever. So I'm gonna get you to take my phone like we asked, and I'm gonna get you to do a few pictures of me. And then, because man, once you do something like this, it's like holding a fish. You know, you gotta take a picture with this, like a trophy to yourself. This is a really beautiful Scrog, and like it took a lot of work. So I just want to look at it in like 20 years from now and be like, man, I remember that guy Ryan. I wonder what he's up to these days. He took that picture.
Hey man, all of these turned out wicked.
Okay, so if you want to chop that side, and then I'll chop the back side, then we can pull it all out together. Okay. Oh, watch your head though! Don't knock yourself out. You do that often.
I do it all the time.
Ali, does this tent cam work? All right, now we just gotta slide it out, just like you do at your house. And let's see if this plant stays intact or if it just flops all over. It's pretty long and lengthy, but usually when you scrog, the stems get so strong in that horizontal growth that I've never honestly really had one that just flops and falls over. So we'll see. It depends on how big the shield is, but I think it's just going to be like just like normal, man. Yeah, it's actually staying, which is beautiful. Plant cam doesn't work there. Alright, baby. We're just gonna wait for the cam to get on. And then we're gonna... Why, what happened to everything on it? Oh, good. All right. I'm gonna get in there with my linesman huge cutters because I don't. I'm not gonna use my shears on the stem here.
I needed those last night.
Man, if you would have told me, I would have. Here, I got technique. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you how to do this without them falling down. So I already have the plant now half cut my stalk, right?
Yep.
My stalk's half cut. I don't gotta worry about like it could fall over. But now I'm gonna reach in with my one hand here, and I'm gonna grab my plant and support it. Right at the base of it, and then I'm gonna use like my arm as leverage on my cutters. Yeah, without cutting my finger off. Just like that. Okay. Oh. It never gets old, bro.
No, it never does.
Okay. Okay, so let's see where the camera's at. I don't even know what camera she's on or where we are. Ryan, do you want to jump out of the way? She's gonna turn this on. Huh? Can you do the door cam, please, Ali? Just give it a second here. I'll hold this thing. Here, Ryan. You want to take a couple snaps here? I just want to get low enough so you can. There we go. That's probably a good one. Yeah, good. Yeah. Let's see if I can get back more. Here we go. Okay, sweet. Thank you very much, my friend. Okay, hopefully this cam comes on in a second. Oh yeah, she can control this one, I think. Okay, there it is, guys. It's almost like a heart shape. Look at this thing. Someone could take a screenshot. That's probably one of my biggest scrogs. It's super heavy. I try to bring it in close to you guys. The light doesn't do it justice where I'm standing. The light doesn't do it justice at all, but it's really heavy now. Ryan, do you want to take a picture with it, man?
Like passing the fish around.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna completely cover me.
Oh yeah. Okay, do you want to back up more so we can get you in the light more? There you go, now go down. Perfect, man. Sweet. Okay, awesome, thank you. I'll set her down real gently now. Okay. Alright. Then I'm gonna have to come in back to her later and okay. Yeah, that's beast.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I feel like I'm sweating now. All right, so that's the guava root GMO, 7-week veg from a seed. That's one of the phenos. I have another one in the living soil bed. If I was to chop this thing, which I'm not chopping this plant yet, I'm gonna give it a few days. I'm gonna do it this weekend. Because the kind of cool thing about this plant is that everything just kind of like fell on it. So now all these lower branches are like exposed to the light because it was standing up vertical. That was plant. It's not a scrog plant. Yeah, the terps on that, like what Ryan was saying. Like, yeah, touch it, smell it, man.
When I smelt it earlier, it's
tear
that
gas.
Yeah, it's that GMO. You can smell the garlic. I find right off the top. Same with gas.
Yeah, like garlic, diesel smell.
Yeah, even just when you rub
it's
the
really
stem.
roughed up. It almost takes your breath right away. Yeah. That one's gonna be the washer. This one's gonna be a washer too.
It's got the same smell too. It's not. That one's a little louder.
That one's a little louder.
Yeah, but this one.
I guess I wonder if it's the organic that makes it a bit louder.
I guess
wonder if it could be.
Could argue that, right?
Could be. That organic bed is. That one's a really nice one. This my 3x3 is not like this hasn't been like doing the best for me. I'm getting rid of it this run. It's done.
You said this is what, your third year?
This is not a year. It's like my third grow, I should say.
So you have to.
But each plant's been like monsters. Okay, so guys, to get in on the giveaway, you gotta type ACI in the chats right now. There's 3 of them going up. You guys type in ACI in the live chats. I'm gonna look at a couple questions here, and then we're gonna answer a few questions, and then I might chop down my other plant as you guys are typing ACI in the live chats to win one of the trim bins.
You're gonna want a trim bin too.
You're gonna want a trim bin.
You know, one thing I like about the trim bins is they have some weight to them.
Yes.
Compared to some other ones I've used, were a little light. So when I put it on my lap, it's solid.
Oh, they're solid. They're definitely solid. Trim bins, guys. You guys can go to ac.com, use code Scrog. You can save anything at AC Infinity. Save 10% on anything there. You can use I think it's Scrogger for Amazon, and that's like worldwide, almost like Germany and all over the place. So what's up, Saul? How's it going, man? Thanks for jumping in tonight. Much appreciated, brother. Hope you've been fishing and catching some fish, because I know you're a fisherman. So do I have my next run planned out yet? I don't have my next run completely planned out yet. I do have something planned that I'm going to do. Well, with AC Infinity, we're not doing a Scrog school. It's going to be a different kind of a situation, but that'll be coming up in like about a month or so. We'll start doing episodes of that. Scrog school will be coming back to the Northern Scrogger YouTube channel. I'm kind of just going to bring it back to my channel. I'm kind of going to be like, I'm just going to run it myself basically, and just like do like pretty much like raw material, right? There's going to be probably not many pre-edited videos in that. It's just going to be me coming in like once, maybe twice a week, and I'm just going to actually work and like just work in my room basically, just like Scrog School Season 1. That's how I'm going to be doing Scrog School. But do I know what I'm going to be running yet? No, I have no idea what I'm going to run yet. I'm going to start figuring that out probably next week. I'm going to take a week off after I do all this harvesting. I'm going to drop all the temps down in this room, and I'm going to start making hash. That's my mission for the next couple of weeks here. I got to get some hash made up, because I have a lot of it stored away, a lot of frozen material. Rob, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? Thanks for jumping in, much appreciated. I don't know if you're still here, but how's the nose on this one? If you said, yeah, so I hope you're probably talking about the living soil bed back there. I think the nose on everything in here is like, the 2 guava root GMOs are definitely like a gassy terps. I know you like that. That's what they are, man. These 2 for sure. The candy games, like, I don't really even know. I would like, it's almost fruity in a way-ish of some sort. Some sort of fruitiness in it. But they're very strong. When you're outside my house, it smells like a beautiful grow up. 100%. So are these pots 5 gallons? No, my pots are actually 3 gallons. These are 3-gallon fabric pots. I was feeding my plants once per day, every single morning, and I would always feed. I would never feed, water, feed. I was always feed every single day. I followed the Athena line, just like Ryan did. We both followed the Athena program. We both used cocoa. We both used everything the exact same. We just had different phenos. We grew the same plant. Like one we're about to chop down right now, my Candy Games number 25. Right, this is what Ryan grew. But my pheno is so much different than Ryan's is. But that's what happens when you grow from like a seed and you're not growing from a clone, right? Yeah, but you can see the results with the pheno for sure.
100%.
Yeah. So I'm going to position this camera a little bit better because Ali can control this camera, so she just wants to go with this cam. And then we can, she can like zoom in, down on it and stuff. And I'll bring this one over. And we'll do the exact same thing. The twisting of the stems.
And then as it goes bigger and bigger, they actually see the twisting of the stems and
oh yeah, man, you should see. Oh, I should have showed you something on the other plant. It was crazy how much I talk, because that's one of the things that we do is like you always kind of at a certain time when we're scrogging, we start bringing outside branches and we start bending them back and try to get them back to the center of the screen. Is that what I did there?
Yeah, I noticed the twist.
Yeah.
Online. It's so cool.
Yeah, right there. So yeah, so you just tuck it, but you're like, man, I can't tuck anymore over here, so I gotta find an open space. So I would grab that branch, go underneath, and redirect it towards the center. This one's a bit different. This scrog compared to yours, like it's stretched out a lot.
Yeah.
Yours was like indica kind of growing.
Had more indica to it. I mean, being a hybrid, right?
Yeah.
This one you can even see like the leaf structure a little more skeever in it.
Oh, big time.
My leaves were a little fatter.
Yeah, fatter, and they weren't like big, long, pointy. There was no big gaps in between them, right? Yeah.
This one has really nice bud structure.
The bud structure on this is really nice. I was contemplating leaving this thing. Like I'm still right now thinking about it, just because like there's still like a lot of white pits, like I talked about earlier, how all the on the top they're kind of turning orange, but on the lowers they're still a little bit white. But the trichomes are there and it's fucking packed, and like if I leave it too long, it's gonna be couch lock hash. And like couch lock hash, man, couch lock bubble hash, fresh frozen is like, it really fucks you up. So I gotta make sure my plant doesn't fall down over here too, which it won't, it shouldn't. All right, so I'm gonna grab the cutters. Yeah, we're gonna, I might raise this light up here. Oh, for sure, yeah. I could have pulled it like a while ago to make hash. That's the thing with making hash, like I don't mind having like clearish trichomes, because like hash it just works so good, like getting you where you want to get to. Okay, so I say we cut the back and then your side, and then we can pull them out from the front. You just want to hit a couple my way on the back there. That'd be awesome because this plant is tall. Sweet, that's good. Okay. Nice. Perfect. I even grab like 2 or 3 at once and pull it.
Oh. It's amazing, they slide out relatively easy.
They slide out so easy.
Not worried about wrecking.
As long as you do not weave your branches during the tucking process. If you were to weave your branches right now, because a lot of people say like, hey man, how many times do you weave? Or like, how often do you weave? I'll say, like, what do you mean weave? Like, how, like tuck it over the string back under. Like, you never do that. Because first of all, it makes your canopy super uneven. And then second, when you're trying to pull these strings out after you weave the branch, it like, all of a sudden you're like, what the hell? Because the plant, like, it honestly does some crazy shit. So like, it really screws things up when you do that. But yeah, this is just another plant that just stands up. See, they all just stand up. Oh, see, I tucked that one right over the tie.
At the end,
That's crazy. I tucked it right underneath the actual tie.
Wow, these things.
It's pretty cool how they just stand like that, eh?
Yeah. Well, like
some people actually grow them like this, but it takes a lot of effort. Look how big that bud is. I couldn't tuck it anymore.
No.
I ran out of space over a 7-week veg on a 4x4 screen. Like, I can't believe it. These plants got really big.
Like how that comes apart.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh, it grew so much bud. Damn. Like, it's an issue, right?
All right, we'll get in there and just do the same fucking thing.
AC Infinion's gonna have to make linesman pliers next.
Oh, they have something actually. This is like overkill.
Yeah.
What I'm using, but it just works good for like how I kind of do it. So I get halfway through. So once I'm halfway through, I can use my arm as like leverage, and it's like easy because it's already basically cut. So it's like, do that, done. Okay. Yeah. There we go, baby. Okay. That's another, this one's fucking almost, I almost feel like this one's like heavier or something. That's gotta like get down here for me.
Yeah, I have really nice bud structure.
It really smells too. It really smells after I'm like moving it around now.
That smells exactly like my candy cane.
Oh, it smells so good. Wow, that's impressive actually. This is a heavy plant, boys and girls. I'm like tired, so I'm gonna put it down. And then I'm dreading my work that I have to do. But I'm just gonna smoke like 10 dabs. Sit right here, zone out, and just sit here and trim off fan leaves, bag it. Trim off fan leaves, bag it. Trim off fan leaves and just keep on bagging it. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna reposition all of our cameras real quick. Set this one over here for now. I'm gonna bring this one back over here. Sweet, Ryan, thanks for taking my picture, man. Appreciate it.
It smells exactly.
I know.
I
I didn't say much. He says. Okay.
Admiring the plant.
All right, Ryan, should we do a giveaway, man?
Yeah.
I think we should do a giveaway. I think someone needs a trim bin. So, Ali, if you wanted, yeah, let's show the bin. Let's show people what they're getting right here. This is really nice. Okay, so you get the large trim bin system, 3 tray, 2 screens. This is awesome. If you guys just look at the reviews, you're gonna know it's awesome. It collects all the sift, like all of the trichomes that pretty much fall off your sugar leaves. Pack that stuff in a bong, you're ripped.
And that aluminum tray you could almost put in a freezer like we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah, Ryan and I were talking about like making hash, the aluminum tray that comes with, you could utilize that a lot. Like there's so many cool things about it. Like if you keep it cold, the trichomes are not going to stick to things, right? So it's nice to have cool stainless steel stuff or just anything like that.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Okay, so how many people are in there? Over 300, sick. All right, let's do it.
Good luck.
Okay. T Clemmy, is that how you guys say it?
T
How do you guys?
Clemmy or T C Lemmy?
T C Lemmy, T Clemmy,
T Clemmy.
T Clemmy. Good job, T Clemmy.
Yes.
You won it, man. You won the trim tray. You need to email giveaways at acinfinity.com. Take a picture of your main YouTube page, and then just send that in with your email, and just say that you won it on Scrog School. So congratulations. We're gonna do another one here in a second. I'm just gonna answer another question real quick here, and we're gonna go to Reggie. What's up, brother? What is something that you have never? What is something that you have never done but would love to try? Are we just talking growing? Because there's a lot of things I would love to try that I have never done. But for plant-wise, to be honest, man, I don't really have anything that like jumps out at me. Because I feel like everything that Seedsman gets me to grow for them, like I mostly just grow what they recommend. I'm like, yo, man, what do you guys think I should do this run? What's going to stand out? I want something that's going to be great for hash. This is what I kind of tell them, right? I'm like, I want something that's great for hash. I want something that's going to stand out and look really nice. I want something that's actually quality, you know? So they're like, okay, we're going to give you 2 of strains that we have on our website, which is example Happy Valley Genetics, number 38, number 25 that we just cut down, and the guava root GMO and the black sugar that I did also this run. So I'm happy this run. Guava root GMO killed it. My 2 Happy Valley Genetics are amazing so far. I haven't done the final test, which is making hash yet, but I have a good feeling about everything. And then I just go from there. I contact Seedsman again, say, hey guys, what do you want me to run this time? Like, I'm looking for something the same characteristics, hash, quality, looks. You know, like that's what I want. Quality is the main thing. I just want quality, right? Everybody wants quality. So that's why it's cool that like I get to grow this stuff for you guys to see it first and be like, hey man, should I go buy that? Or should I use that trim bin? Or should I buy this AC Infinity Evo 8? Like, is it gonna work for me? Well, yeah, I just grew this huge fucking Scrog, a 7-week veg. Like a 7-week veg, that Scrog that I just held up right here, man.
I did the exact same thing at my place.
And Ryan did the exact same thing at his place. 7-week veg from seed under our Evo lights, all AC Infinity equipment. So yeah, I'd recommend it. I'd be like, yep, I'd definitely do it, man, because look at the shit that it's producing for me. So that's why I run it, the equipment and the genetics, just so you guys can see it. Basically, that's why I do this shit. But, oh yeah, did I answer that question? Was that a question? Yeah, I guess that was a big question there. Let's see. Sherry, hey Sherry, thanks for jumping in, much appreciated. I noticed you don't put your plants in dark for 2 days before chop. Yeah, I don't always do that. I've done that before, and I still do sometimes, but to be honest, I don't really notice a huge difference when I do that. It's just, like you can do that, and maybe it does help a little bit, right? But I don't think that like it like helps as much as you probably think, because if you think about it, like nature doesn't put their plants into 2 days of darkness. So like I just feel like the plant is genetically like fine to chop when it's ready. Like maybe the darkness does help, like I said, but
there's a lot of arguments.
There's a lot of arguments, and that's why I don't want to argue, because I don't know the scientific truth, right? I just know that if it does help, it's just minimal gains. It's not going to be like, holy shit, it looks like snow on my bud now. Like, it's not like that. But it might be like scientifically 1% or 0.1% gain from darkness. So I don't know for sure. I just don't do it. It's not something that I've always done. Okay, sweet. Ryan, do you want to Ryan, take the mic, man.
Yeah.
Tell us what you do on Instagram, and tell us what you're doing, what you're up to, man. Tell people where they can find you and like all your stuff. You have a lot going on, man. You're a positive dude, and you have a lot of shit happening. So yeah, give it.
Yeah. You can find me over on Instagram under Muskoka _ grower. I do morning wake and bakes. I also do grows, and I do cannabis content. So you can pop over, check out the morning wake and bakes. Right now we're doing collabs. If anyone wants to hop on and do a collab with a wake and bake with me, you're more than welcome. And keep an eye out. There's gonna have some new stuff coming here in the future on my channel. I've got a solo cup grow that's coming up here in the future, and just trying to figure out what the next run is. So that's where you can find me. I also have a YouTube channel that's just starting off, so you can go and check me on that too. But it's definitely not taken off right yet. It's just in the beginning stages. But follow along. There'll be more cannabis content and things of that nature coming on my channel, so, and on my Instagram. And I appreciate all the love and support from all the Gromies. It's been amazing. So, and obviously from all the sponsors too.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, the sponsors definitely picked it up.
Yeah, they've been great. AC Infinity, amazing gear. Seedmans, great genetics. Athena, amazing nutrients. Promix, I mean, yeah, set me up for success, and it definitely worked.
So I have a quick question, because you actually have like a lot of AC Infinity products now, right? Yeah. Like you have pretty much the whole kit. Is there one thing that you think stands out, or that you think most growers like gotta get, kind of thing? Like this is what you should maybe have in your tent. Is there anything like that you think? Or like what stands out? There is something. So like what is it that like?
What stands out and what made the biggest change to me this year? What stood out was the humidifier and the heater from AC Infinity. Being able to plug that right into this Pro 69 controller and dial in all my temps and everything right there made a huge difference. I didn't go through as much water in my humidifier because it wasn't running all the time, and I could actually watch on
your phone
what it was doing, and I could data log. That is sort of interesting to me, because I like to see what's happening in my tent and where I'm going. That was a game changer this year.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say the humidifier for sure. That's been my game changer, man, since I started using AC Infinity products. Because like lights are lights, but like these are I like AC Infinity lights because of I like the blackness. I like how they're just so sleek. I like black cars. I just like I just like this, right?
It's classy and clean looking.
It is, but the fucking humidifiers work like crazy. That T7, man, pumps out humidity like you wouldn't believe. I've never had humidity issues in this whole big room that I have, just off that thing right there. It might run a bit, but it dumps it out, man.
Yeah, coming over here in the beginning, it was just like, you had the humidity at 70 in here.
Yeah,
it was insane.
During veg, yeah.
And the nice thing too that I liked what they did, and that was another game changer, is everything was outside of the tent.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know, before I was running a small heater in the corner, I was running a humidifier in the tent. Putting it outside gave me more room, right?
Yes.
And I didn't have to worry about much. So that was the big game changer. And obviously the light too. I mean, the Evo 6 worked amazing.
Yeah.
So I think I only went up to about level 9 growing.
I was at 10. These guys are at 10 right now. Everything's at 10 in here. But not for it was only the last like 2 weeks I got to 10. You have a bit better reflection because you're in a tent, right? Yeah. I'm in like a big open room like this, so I can go to 10 and a lot of light, like I have like not light leaks, but the light kind of goes away from my plants. In a tent, it like will reflect, so you might not need that full power of 10.
Yeah, and you know the other thing that was awesome too is just being the whole Pro 69 controller, being able to watch it like when my humidity would go up and my exhaust fan would kick on, I could watch it sort of ramp in. It wouldn't just be like, oh, full power. It would come in slowly and then it would shut down slowly.
For sure.
Everything they designed on these controllers works really nicely. So.
Okay, well, run another giveaway then.
So another giveaway for trim bin?
Yeah, we're doing 3 trim bins.
All right, well, let's go for another trim bin here. You got to type in ACI.
Yeah, they already typed it in.
Oh, okay.
So everyone's already. Yeah, if you're new guys, we're gonna give you a couple seconds. If you're just jumping in right now, we're gonna give you a few minutes. Type in ACI in the live chats, and yeah, that's all I gotta do is type in ACI in the live chat, and you gotta do it now. But if you already did it, you don't have to do it again because it doesn't work if you do it numerous times. So you're just wasting your time, kind of. All right, Ali, let's do it because we have one more to go after this one. We are sitting at 50 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun, eh? Wow. Man. Wow, that is true. All right. Toss a brick. Toss a brick. Man, you know the rules. You need to send an email to giveaways@acinfinity.com. Take a picture of your YouTube profile, like a screenshot, and send that with your email and say that you won on Scrog School and you're set. We have one more giveaway. I'm gonna answer. I just want to quickly. Oh man, I was gonna say something that kind of left. Okay, as I'm standing here looking at my humidity, because what I try to do before I harvest my plants as well during the last week, the last like at least 4 or 3 days, is I try to drop my humidity as much as possible. Because what that also does is that encourages the plant to like start sucking up, because now the plant's getting really thirsty because I dropped all of the humidity up. Plus I'm like dropping my feeding in the last day too anyways. But when you drop that humidity, man, you're sucking moisture out of that plant, and it's like now it's really sucking up the everything from your pot, right? So I'm sitting at 40% in here at this moment.
I don't think 40, because the other thing I always heard is mold spores don't like anything below 50 or 45.
Yes, that's a good call right there too.
For white powder metal.
Yeah. Okay, so sweet. What is your humidity right now? Oh, perfect, 40%.
I was looking at it on the wall. 40 right here.
40 on the button. Do you run autos? I do not run autos, but Ryan's going to run a couple autos on his next run. So go follow Ryan on Instagram, and he's going to do a couple autos in his tent. How about an outdoor grow? Do you know what? I'm going to help a few people with their outdoor runs this summer, and I'm going to film the content and make content for it. I don't know for sure if we're going to be doing scrogs. I'm just going to help people like get on their feet with like growing and just getting that established. So we'll be doing that for sure. Let me see here.
That's cool. Outdoor growing season's a huge thing in Ontario, so.
Yeah, outdoor growing is, and there's huge. I think there's a big sale at season right now for seeds for outdoor growers at this moment. There's huge sales at AC Infinity right now, but AC Infinity is an indoor grow thing. But you need to get, like, if you're starting seeds, get the seedling tray, man. Like, get the seedling tray and the humidity dome. It is the shit. I use it every run for my seedlings. And get the bigger one, because the bigger one has like an extra level to it. You can put on the sides of the big tray and it brings it up, so you can grow your plants to be like 6 to 8 inches. It even comes with the light and everything, so they're pretty sick. If I win the $100 gift card, I will pay for $100. I'll pay the $100 for the tray. It's definitely worth it. Question, Troy, did you have a battle with any PM or pest this run? To be honest, I had no problems with anything like that this run. I'm gonna honestly, with pests, I'm gonna say it's all because of the IPM that I use from Athena. That is the reason why I don't have pests. Like in my living soil beds, normally I did my first year, and my second year that I used the living soil beds or runs, I had problems with fungus gnats, and I even had thrips at one point. But that IPM from Athena, well, honestly, 2 washes. It kills everything. I think it even might have killed my beneficials though, which is okay because I only need beneficials for the bad bugs, right? But the bad bugs are gone. I don't need my beneficials, and my worms are still there, so it didn't kill my worms. But I don't see my rove beetles as much. I think my rove beetles are gone now too, which was a beneficial bug, a rove beetle. I don't know if it killed my nematodes, but I know my worms are good, and I know that I don't have pests. Mold, I don't have mold because the way I defoliate. I defoliate so heavily in that 1 week before I flip to flower, and then 20 days after flower. I defoliate so heavy 20 days after I flip that I create a whole bunch of airflow. So, and like Ryan said, we control our humidity, so you bring that humidity down so you don't have like that issue with the mold. And plus, yeah, go ahead.
And you look how clean your grow space is.
Yeah, and you
keep it clean.
Yeah, keep your grow space clean. That's important, right? Airflow, keep it clean. Watch your humidity. And even your temperature, watch the heat, right? All that kind of stuff plays a big part. Plants in flower don't mind it cold, like not cold, but they don't need it to be super hot. Like they don't need it like that. Let's just answer a few more. The Evo 8 is unreal. I obviously love it. Me too. T-Bone. Oh, was that a dome question? What are you planning to grow next, Muskoka? Yeah, Ryan, tell us what you're growing, man.
Okay, so currently up next right now is a 4-cup solo cup challenge for some soil testing I'm doing, and it is going to be 4 auto flowers from Q Genetics. Let my daughter pick them out. So 2 plants are gelato runts and the other 2 are sour diesel. And I'm going to be doing a photo run in my AC Infinity tent. And I'm sort of caught up between Candy Games 38 and GMO. I don't know yet. I had to come over here tonight to check it out, and I think it's going to be GMO.
Yeah.
Next. So that's where I'm at next. So.
You know what, Ryan? I think a lot of people are going to start growing this guava root GMO because there's been a few good runs with it that people have been doing. The pictures are fantastic. So like.
I was sold as soon as I touched that plant today.
Yeah, the living soil plant. I wish you guys could smell this thing. That's all I know.
I was sold instantly.
Okay, Ali, let's run our last giveaway. This is for the trim tray. So good luck, everybody. You're already in it. If you typed in ACI in the live chats, you're in it already. Yeah, you can do it now. Yeah, Ryan's gonna kill it next run. He's like completely set up. Twigs. Oh,
514.
Yeah, Twigs 514. That's what it must be. You know the drill. Hopefully, Twigs.
Congrats.
You got an email at acmgiveaways@acmfinity.com. Screenshot picture of your main profile of YouTube. Send that screenshot with your email, and then you're in for the trim tray, man. They're gonna send it to you. So congratulations. You're gonna love it. It's a pretty big damn box. Like, it's not a little box. It's like, well, you've seen the box in the video that we showed you. It's a big box. All right, so that's awesome. That was it. And there's also another chance for another trim tray. All you gotta do is leave a comment in the comment section after this video, and you guys are gonna get it entered in for a trim tray. And I'm also going to pick someone in those comments, because this is the last episode of Scrog School on AC Infinity's YouTube channel. So in the comment section, I'm also gonna do another giveaway of a Scrogger's gear, like a hoodie or something, anything off my website, any of my merch, my clothing, hat, whatever you pick. So if I pick you as the winner of that giveaway, then you get it. You get to pick whatever you want off my website. I have these shirts right here. They're nice shirts. A whole bunch of the new designs. Really, really good quality. Buds are there. They almost look like the plants that I just harvested. Almost. I even got my 4-way tees on the screen. Look at that. That's how good the quality is. A 4-way tee on the screen. So that's official. A lot of thought went into this shit. So I appreciate you guys. That's almost a wrap, Ryan. Thank you so much, man.
Hey, it was awesome.
I appreciate it. I think it was awesome. I'm happy that you enjoyed it. I'm happy that you got a huge harvest. I'm happy that you got a good quality all tops. You're gonna be making hash this time. You probably come over with me and do a wash with me as soon as I get shit set up, man. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, but 2 hands, man. We could probably do it together since you live right, like what, 7 minutes away. So that kind of works out.
Yeah, it's not too bad. No, it was a wicked run. I'm impressed. I'm sold.
Yeah, sweet. Thanks, Ali, on the cams, on the mics. I know I kind of panic and freak out sometimes, but that's the way I am. So thanks everyone for dealing with me, man. It's been a sweet adventure. Thanks ACI for rocking Scrog School. I'm excited for the next journey that we're doing on the AC Infinity channel, but it's not scrogging, guys. It's something completely different. You just gotta wait and see what that's gonna be. So until we see you again, thanks everyone once again. I appreciate it so much. Remember, keep on tucking.